Welcome back, and thanks for jumping right into the trampling news, folks. This time, we're jumping right into the Australian Revolution, a world event that's happening right now, actually. Several causes of the Australian Revolution was that Australian soldiers were being sent to Europe to fight a war in Europe. And also, there are economic crisis of food shortages, and nationalists have wanted freedom over the decades. Before the Australian Revolution, or the status quo, Australian black people lived at a Stone Age level. The free working class / workers were not available, and also the people were controlled by the British. Although we do have some tape of this event in one of the protests in which unfortunately a man was shot. People, calm down. Stop the fighting. Have a rinse like this guy. Stop.
How dare you! Open fire! Ah! Ah! Well, done with him. Let's go check on the body. Okay. Well. Get out my car or you'll fly out! Get rid of him, you sergeant!
Okay then. Several interesting facts that we found about the Australian Revolution is that prisoners were flogged and hung, or just hung, for crimes as petty as stealing. Gold was discovered in Australia in New South Wales. I'd like some of that. Because the land was cheap, it brought many migrants into Australia. Several events or actions of the revolution was that war in Europe had Australians protest about their troops sent to fight in the war in Europe. Many peaceful protests quickly turned violent. During one of these protests, an unknown protesting man was shot during a speech he was giving. This enraged protesters to rebel against Great Britain and the army there to keep peace. Australians' working class formed an army and fought the British.
Will show no mercy!
Several effects was that other areas such as India, Canada, and Rhodesia went into a revolution because of the example followed by Australia. People fought about what type of government they should have had afterwards. And although they did not win their freedom from this war, they did get their freedom many years later. Thank you for watching, and we hope you bounce right in again.
I'm a bird! Stay classy, DPMS.
Thanks for watching. Nobody was hurt, and Jackson was not impaled, contrary to popular belief. Me, Isaac Hales, Marty Bodell, and Jackson Gray all made this possible, and our extras, we couldn't have done it without them. Nate Sorensen, along with Emma Bodell. Emma Bodell was our camcorder, which I'd like to thank her personally. Thank you. And also we have several cited sources. And now something from Marty and